Hello friends, a very warm welcome to the Crochet Hook channel. See, today we have this absolutely beautiful and so very textured popcorn flower granny square pattern that we're going to work together. It's a very simple pattern and gets completed in 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5 rounds. And you can incorporate it into a variety of crochet projects, be it mufflers, tops, cardigans, whichever project you wish, and it will definitely look beautiful. For the friends who are joining me here for the first time, please do consider subscribing to my channel. That really means a lot. That inspires, motivates and keeps us connected. You get a notification each time I post on my channel, and please do comment on how do you like my videos if you find them useful. So let's get ahead and crochet this beautiful granny square together and have fun. So here I'll be working the motifs with this Hobby India crochet thread in 2 colors, and this is 100% acrylic yarn. And I'll be crocheting it with a crochet hook of 2.50 millimeters, as you can see. And you may also need a sewing needle with a big eye to sew in the loose ends, and a pair of scissors. So let's get ahead. Here to begin with, let's work a slip knot, and see, this is how I work my slip knots. This is the non-working or the loose end, and this is the working end. So fold the working end atop the loose end like this, then hold it here like this. Then hold the yarn as if you're going to crochet, right? With your hook, insert the hook into this loop and pull that yarn from the behind through this loop. Now simply tighten it up, and so here a slip knot is worked. And here work 5 chains. 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5. Now insert the hook into the very first chain. Drop a loop, work 1 slip stitch. See, a magic ring is created here. Now work 3 chains. 1, 2, 3. This first chain stands for 1 double crochet. Then work 1 more chain. This is the chain 1 gap. Yarn over, insert the hook at the center of this ring, pull up a loop. We have 2 loops on the hook. Yarn over, pull through first 2 loops. Then yarn over, pull through the remaining 2 loops. 1 double crochet is worked. Then work 1 chain. The pattern repeat for round 1 is 1 double crochet, 1 chain. We have worked 2 repeats of the pattern. Again, yarn over, insert the hook into the ring, pull up a loop. We have 2 loops on the hook. Yarn over, pull through first 2 loops. Then yarn over, pull through the remaining 2 loops. 1 double crochet is worked. Then work 1 chain. So 1 double crochet, 1 chain is the pattern that we have to repeat a total of 16 times till we reach the end. Just keep working 1 double crochet and 1 chain into the ring the same way till you have a total of 16 double crochets worked. I'll see you at the end of this round. Here I have worked all my 16 repeats. So I have 16 double crochets separated by 1 chain spaces, and see how I worked this last double crochet and this chain 1 also. And to join this round here in this 1, 2, 3 top 3rd chain from the bottom, insert the hook, pull up a loop, work 1 slip stitch to join this round here like this. And here I'm going to put a knot and cut the thread as I'm going to change the shade. So just secure it well and go for the round 2. So here I'm bringing this green shade, and into any of the chain 1 spaces I'll simply tie a knot here tightly. If you wish to continue with the same shade, the previous shade, just go ahead and don't cut the thread there. Here I am just changing the shade, so I have put a knot and cut the thread. So then into the same chain 1 space, insert the hook, pull up a loop, and then work 3 chains. 1, 2 and 3. This first chain 3 stands for 1 double crochet. Now yarn over, and into the same chain 1 space work 4 double crochets. 1, 2, 3 and 4. So we have a total of 5 double crochets worked here, and now pull that loop. We are going to work a popcorn. So insert the hook into this 1, 2, 3 top 3rd chain, then through this pull up loop on the back of this like this, and pull this loop through this top 3rd chain like this. 1 popcorn is worked. Now work 1 chain here tightly, and again skip the next double crochet below and yarn over into the next chain 1 space after the next double crochet here. Insert the hook and work 5 double crochets. 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5. So we have 5 double crochets worked. Again, pull that loop up. We're going to work a popcorn. So atop this first double crochet beneath the 2 strands, insert the hook, then through this pulled up loop. Tighten it all up and pull this loop through this top of this first double crochet worked here. See, one more popcorn is worked, then work 1 chain here tightly. Again, we are going to skip the next double crochet and into the next chain 1 space here. We are going to work a popcorn again. So 1 popcorn and 1 chain all the way round is the repeat for the round 2. Yarn over into the next chain 1 space, work 5 double crochets. 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5. Then just work a popcorn with these 5 double crochets just created the same way, and put 1 chain atop it like this. Just keep repeating 1 popcorn, 1 chain into every chain 1 space ahead till you reach the end. I'll see you at the end of this round. I have completed my round 2, and here I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15 and 16 popcorns worked, and after this last popcorn I have worked 1 chain as well. Let's join the round 2 here together. So after this chain 1, here at the center of this popcorn, insert the hook, pull a loop at the back of it, simply work 1 slip stitch to join it here. And here again I'm going to change the shade, so I'll put a knot, but if you're continuing with the same shade, just hang on there and we'll continue. Just put a knot if you have to change the color like me, and we'll go for the round 3. Again I'm going to join this red shade, so into any of the chain 1 spaces between the 2 popcorns here, insert the hook, pull up a loop and just put a knot here tightly to secure the thread perfectly here. Right? Having changed the color, again insert the hook into the same space, pull up a loop, and here work 3 chains, 1, 2 and 3. This first chain 3 stands for 1 double crochet, then yarn over and into the same space here work 4 more double crochets. 1, 2, 3 and 4. So we have 5 double crochets worked in total, and we're going to create a popcorn again. So into this 1, 2, 3 top third chain, insert the hook there, then insert the hook through this pulled up loop, tighten the loop, pull the loop through this top third chain like this. 1 popcorn is worked here between these 2 popcorns in the row below. Now work 2 chains here, 1 and 2, and this is the pattern repeat for the round 3. 1 popcorn and 2 chains, yarn over and skip the next popcorn, and between the next and next to next popcorn, between these 2 popcorns here we have this chain 1. Into this chain 1 work 5 double crochets. 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5. So we have 5 double crochets worked. Then pull that loop and work a popcorn the same way we did in the row 2 below. So just work a popcorn here, and this time we are chaining 2. So then work 2 chains. Simple. Skip the next popcorn and into the space between the next 2 popcorns, yarn over in this chain 1 space. Again create a popcorn by working 5 double crochets here. 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5. Having worked 5 double crochets, create a popcorn with this 5 double crochets. Then work 2 chains, 1 and 2, and just keep creating 1 popcorn and 2 chains between every 2 popcorns ahead in their chain 1 spaces all the way till you reach the end. I'll see you at the end of this round. Here I have completed all these repetitions of this third round as well, and this is my 16th popcorn of this round, and worked 2 chains also. And to join this round here, after these 2 chains, at the center of this first popcorn, insert the hook, pull up a loop and work 1 slip stitch like this. So this is how this flower looks, and again I'm going to change the shade, so I'll put a knot. If you're continuing with the same shade, just hang in there and we'll go for the next round. This is how this beautiful popcorn flower looks. So I've gotten this green sheet again, and into this chain to space, any of the chain to spaces, simply bring in the new color and tie the knot here tightly. Put a couple of knots to secure it there, and then insert the hook into the same space. We're beginning with the fourth round. Pull up a loop, then work 3 chains, 1, 2 and 3. This first chain 3 stands for 1 double crochet, yarn over into the same space, work 2 more double crochets, 1 and 2. We have here 3 double crochets worked, as you can see. Now yarn over, skip the next popcorn, and into the next chain to space again create 3 double crochets, 1, 2 and 3. And one more time we'll go for this 3 double crochet cluster. 2 times we have worked. Again after this next popcorn in the space, chain to space here, yarn over, work 3 double crochets here, 1, 2 and 3. So remember, we go for this 3 double crochet cluster 3 times, 1, 2 and 3, and into the next chain to space after this next popcorn we're going to create a first corner of the square. So yarn over and into this chain to space, work 3 double crochets, 1, 2 and 3, then work 2 chains, 1 and 2, then yarn over, work 3 more double crochets into the same chain to space below, 1, 2 and 3. Here is our first corner of the square work. See, this is how it looks. Again into the next 3 chain to spaces we'll be creating these 3 clusters of 3DCs here. So yarn over into the next chain to space here, work 1 cluster of 3DCs. So work 3DCs into this chain to space, 1, 2 and 3, 1 cluster done. We'll go for the next cluster in the next chain to space. So here work 3 double crochets, 1, 2 and 3. The second cluster is done. Yarn over, going to work this last cluster in the next chain to space. So work 3 double crochets, 1, 2 and 3. The third cluster also done. Remember, between any 2 corners we work 3 clusters of 3 double crochets, right? And then into the next chain to space we are going to work a corner again. So into this chain to space here, work 3 double crochets, 1, 2 and 3, then work 2 chains, 1 and 2, then work 3 more double crochets into the same chain to space below, 1, 2 and 3. The second corner is worked as well. This is how it looks. Just like this, keep repeating for this round. In the next 3 chain to spaces create 3 clusters of 3DCs each. Then into the next chain to space, into the 4th chain to space, create a corner working 3 double crochet, chain 2, 3 double crochet, and then into the next 3 spaces of the chain 2 ahead, work 3 clusters of 3DCs, and into this last space here work the 4th corner, and I'll see you at the end here. I have worked this square all the way around, work this last corner also, and so let's join the square here. So after this 3 double crochet, chain 2, 3 double crochet, that is the corner, the 4th corner, into this 1, 2, 3 top 3rd chain here, insert the hook, pull up a loop, work on slip stitch to join this round. Having joined this 1, 2, 3, 4, 4th round here, we'll go for one more round, the 5th round, that is just like this round here that we did, and except that we have here 3 clusters of 3 double crochets, and in the next round we'll be having 4 clusters, 1, 2, 3 and 4. These are the places we are going to work again the three double crochet clusters. So we have 4 spaces for them, and we'll create the corners in this chain 2 spaces of the corner in the round below. So here we begin our 5th round. So work 3 chains, 1, 2 and 3. This chain 3 stands for 1 double crochet, then yarn over into the same space here, insert the hook and work 2 more double crochets, 1 and 2. So 1 cluster of 3 double crochets is worked. Then between these two clusters in this space here, work 3 double crochets. 1, 2 and 3. The second cluster of 3 double crochets is worked here. Into the next space between the next two clusters here, work 3 double crochets. 1, 2 and 3. We have 3 clusters worked, 1 more to go. Between these two clusters in the round below here, work 3 double crochets. 1, 2 and 3. Now we have 4 clusters of 3 double crochets, as you can see, 1, 2, 3 and 4, and we have here chain to space at the corner here. We're going to work the corner again. So into this chain to space, work 3 double crochets. 1, 2 and 3. Then work 2 chains, 1 and 2, then yarn over, work 3 more double crochets into the same chain to space below. 1, 2 and 3. Simple. So we have here worked our first corner, as you can see. So this is the pattern repeat that we have to repeat 3 more times all the way around. In this midsection, create 1, 2, 3, 4 sets of 3 double crochet clusters, and then in the corner chain 2 in the round below, create a corner with 3 double crochet, chain 2, 3 double crochet. So again here we'll be working the midsection, yarn over. After this next cluster, between these two clusters here, work 3 double crochets. 1, 2 and 3. Then between the next two clusters here, work the next cluster of 3 double crochets. 1, 2 and 3. Again yarn over between the next two clusters here, work 3 double crochets. 1, 2 and 3. We have 3 clusters of 3 double crochets worked till here. 1, 2, 3. 1 more to go here. So yarn over and between these two, work 1 cluster of 3 double crochets. 1, 2 and 3. 4 clusters. After this corner we have 1, 2, 3 and 4 clusters of 3 double crochets worked. Then in this corner chain to create a corner, so work 3 double crochets. 1, 2 and 3. Then work 2 chains. Then yarn over, work 3 more double crochets into the same chain to space below. 1, 2 and 3. So just keep repeating the same pattern 2 more times and I'll see you here at the end of this round. Here I have worked it all the way around, reached the end, work this last corner also. And so let's join it together here. After working this 4th corner, we have this 1, 2, 3 top 3rd chain here, insert the hook, pull up a loop, work 1 slip stitch to join this round here. This beautiful motif gets ready here. Put a knot and cut the thread. And see how beautiful and textured it looks. We have this loose end, sew it on the back side in the same shade here. So here a beautiful popcorn flower square motif gets ready, and see here we have worked a total of 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5 rounds. You can also work it till this 4th round if you wish. That will be a smaller size, and or else you can go for 1 more round working the same pattern in the midsection. Each time you climb around, you'll have more clusters of 3 double crochets. 1 cluster will increase, and in the corner just keep working the same corner pattern, and that's it. So you can increase or decrease the size of this motif like that. And I loved working this beautiful motif with you. Have fun learning, have fun crocheting. See you next time.